I love movies, as you can tell. And some movies wouldn't be the way they are without their spectacular characters. Now, here are my top 10 favorite film characters. Oh, and in the event I talk spoilers, spoiler alert. Number 10, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Star Wars franchise.
Hello there.
Whether you're a prequel fan or hater, we can all agree that Ewan McGregor was phenomenal as the Jedi Master Obi-Wan. And Alec Guinness was the perfect man to play an old space wizard who is the mentor and overall protector of Luke Skywalker. Obi-Wan is wise, graceful, and one of the most deadly characters of cinema. And I'm happy to say that he has the distinction of being in my favorite lightsaber fight when he fought Darth Vader.
Your power is a weak old man. You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Number 9, Rocky. Rocky is the ultimate underdog movie. If the character wasn't done right, then the movie wouldn't be as inspiring as it is. Rocky's a boxer who's given the chance to fight the world heavyweight champion. The fight in itself is amazing. And Rocky is the best kind of athlete. He's humble, respectful, kind, and never arrogant. Number 8, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, The Silence of the Lambs.
Morning.
Besides being my favorite literary character, Dr. Lecter's my favorite villain. He's a cannibalistic serial killer who's a renowned forensic psychiatrist. Not only is he the smartest movie character, he's probably the scariest. Pure evil that enjoys eating human flesh, but also has brilliance to penetrate the human mind. That's arguably scarier. Even if you disagree with everything I just said about him, you can't deny that he doesn't intrigue you just a little bit. Number 7.
Bond. James Bond.
I've talked about James Bond in a previous video what makes him awesome. He's the most suave, charming, charismatic, debonair guy around. He can get any babe he wants while looking sharp and kicking ass. He's a secret agent in the height of the Cold War, and as lethal as he is cunning. Bond is the definition of stellar. Number 6, John McClane, Die Hard. So Die Hard only has 2 good movies, the first and the third. Every other entry to the franchise is really bad. Anyway, John is a New York City cop who gets in way over his head when visiting his wife's office Christmas party that gets hijacked by a bunch of classy terrorists. So why do I like John? Well, he's tough, doesn't take garbage from anyone, and is funny. I mean, just listen to some of his best one-liners.
Should have heard your brother squeal. I broke his neck.
Attention, whoever you are, this channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
No fucking shit, lady. Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Oops. No bullets. Stupid hunts.
His character redefined the action hero by him being the everyman, non-superhuman, invincible strong guy like you saw in all the other 80s action movies that dominated the genre. Number 5, Harry Potter, the Harry Potter franchise. Harry Potter is a boy wizard destined for greatness. He's brave, loyal, kind, and never gives up. He was basically the ultimate cinema hero for my generation growing up. What makes Harry Potter great is how he always sees the good in the situation and doesn't complain. And he has it really tough. Talk about a bad situation. He lives with his extended family who hate and abuse him. Most of his loved ones died because of him, and he still has the morale to live on and thrive. Magical in every way, Harry Potter is such an inspirational character. Number 4, the Bandit, Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds is the definition of cool. Even though the Bandit is technically a criminal, he's got style. The Bandit is a legendary trucker and a champion behind the wheel, so when his skills are put to the test, he and his best buddy pick up a runaway bride on a cross-country race against time to bring back 400 cases of bootlegged beer from Texarkana, Texas, all the way back to Atlanta, Georgia, in 28 hours for $80,000, all while being chased by the hilarious Sheriff Buford T. Justice. Why, you might ask? Well, let's let him tell you.
For the good old American life. For the money, for the glory, and for the fun. Mostly for the money.
The Bandit is cool, fun, and hysterical. And his exchanges on the radio with Sheriff Buford T. Justice was gold.
Do the letters F-O mean anything to you?
Number 3, Jill Sadelstein, Jack and Jill. No, I'm totally joking. The real number 3 is Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please, sir.
There's something about secondary characters that outshine the main protagonist and completely steal the show that I love. And old Jack Sparrow is the prime example. Initially, Jack was second banana to Orlando Bloom's Will Turner in the first movie, but the sequels were all about him. Jack Sparrow has the swagger and the style. He's totally awesome. Charming, quick-witted, and his antics will have you falling over laughing. Jack is the man. He's as cool as they come and loves the occasional drink.
Why is the rum always gone?
But don't let his lack of grace fool you. If everything else fails and he can't run, he'll fight to the death, and his cleverness will always save the day. Number 2, Indiana Jones franchise. Indiana Jones has been featured in many unpopular opinion videos. He's an archaeologist with a sense of adventure and a mean right hook. Indy's a total badass who fights for the truth and to recover precious relics from the clutches of evil. He's easily the easiest character to root for. I love you, Indy. I love you. Number 1, The Man with No Name, The Dollars Trilogy. I've talked about The Man with No Name in a video of mine, and even though I wasn't crazy about the final installment of his franchise, he's still the best character in movie history. How can it be that a man who barely says anything in the movie can come out on top as being the coolest? Well, my old film teacher said it the best. Lack of words and emotionless expressions show true power and control. And that's what The Man with No Name is all about. Power and control. He's a loner who drifts around from place to place, looking for ways to make a quick buck. He's, according to the posters, the deadliest man alive, and I believe it. He's as tough as nails, able to withstand extreme amounts of pain and torture, never to give in.
You are not going to give me the same treatment. Would you talk? No, probably not.
He's quick on the draw and a wizard with his gun. The last thing you want to do is cross The Man with No Name, because when he lifts his poncho, you know it's already too late. He's arguably the first movie anti-hero, and his moral ambiguity is matched with his equally awesome quotes.
Why do you do this for us?
Why? I knew someone like you once. There was no one there to help.
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my picks. If you have any suggestions on what movie I should do next, well, comment below, and I'll see you next time on the next Unpopular Opinion.